stats for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
Yeah,
you want one quick question?
we can't ask Rashad a question.
Right, everybody, thank you for joining. And we are joined by head coach Nate Tibbetts, Kahleah Copper, Satou Sabally, and Alyssa Thomas. Thanks, guys, for joining us during camp and preseason. Much appreciated. We're going to start right away with questions, and we will go to Jordan. Jordan, go ahead.
Hey ladies, hope you all are doing well today. So my question is for all of the players. Just talk about some of your individual goals going into this season.
I would say an individual goal is just like really bringing everything to the team, being 100% every time I step on that floor and doing the things that I do best. So just staying true to myself and keeping everyone involved throughout the whole season. It's a long, long time.
Did she want everybody, or was it like one for the next out?
Yeah, I think that was for each of you.
I think my goal is to lead consistently. I think the other individual like goals will come with winning and with me being a leader. What they say.
All right, I'm going to go to Chico. Chico, go ahead.
Chico Nashon from The Score in Toronto. This question is for Nate. Obviously, you guys acquired Alyssa and Satou this offseason. What made those two players probably like the most perfect fit to play alongside Kahleah?
I think just the versatility. Part of our goal was to be, bigger and faster and more creative off the bounce, and both of them add that in a big way.
All right, a follow-up, or are you all set?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thanks. We will go to Aya. Aya, go ahead.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's Aya Abdeen for Ball is Life. What are your goals in terms of the team chemistry for the new season?
Our goals
To build good team chemistry.
I think one of our very first conversations was just building our chemistry outside of the court. Just so we know what the foundation is, and when we step on the court, everything is about winning and competing and trying to get the best out of each other. So I'm taking Sa and a couple others on a date in a couple days. So
Can't wait.
that is team chemistry.
And another question for you all. In terms of getting adjusted to Nate Tibbetts' positionless basketball, how you guys are adjusting into it, and especially playing faster and harder on defense as well.
Great question for you. Yeah, great question. Positionless basketball is really what we've been doing so far as individual players, and now we're put into a system that will really enhance that and will let us be free. But it's very obviously like the system is right. We have our lanes to run, but for us to really be successful, we have to be able to run every single position, and that's what we're good at.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. We'll go next to Andy. Andy, go ahead.
Thanks, Ron. This question is for Kahleah. Kahleah, I hope you don't mind, but I had a question about the last game in the Olympic, the final game. It looks like on that last play you were double teaming Williams. Was that a coach's decision? Was that your decision? And what was going through your mind as she's flying down the court?
Wow. I don't really remember. But I think if I did that, she was definitely the most dangerous. I was not going to run alongside of my player once the ball was in, so just trying to get back and load up. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Madeline. Madeline, you're up.
Hey, I have a question for Satou. I'm just curious. I'm working on a story about Sabrina and Niara going back to Oregon for the preseason game, and looking back at that 2019-2020 team. Just what do you remember about that team, and the potential, and how have you dealt with just closure of never really getting to have that final goodbye at Oregon your senior year?
I mean, it's been 5 years, so I've definitely had my closure. I feel like I really celebrated an amazing time with amazing teammates, and I think that we really could have gone all the way. And the world had to stop us. That's what I tell myself, and I've done my grieving part about that, but I think it's just also time to move on from it. But obviously, it's so amazing that they have the opportunity to go back and see the fans and just be back on that duck court. So that's truly special.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Michael. Michael, go ahead.
Gotcha. Thanks. Mike with Billboard. My question is for the players. What do you guys have as your song of the summer coming up as you enter the season?
Song or something.
That line ends up, greedy.
Drake, greedy. Oh, who's coming?
Little
We have too
Nokia.
many until we got a few.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I love it. And what else is on like your guys' pregame playlist? If you could give us a look into that.
Mine will slow you down, so you don't want mine. You probably want a size.
Yeah. Any type of Glorilla song. Turn Me Up with Big Boogie. It's Big Boogie.
What?
And Burnout Boy for AT. Thank you. For the Euro vibes. African vibes, I guess. Yeah.
Word, love it. Thank you.
Okay, Jonathan.
Thank you, Ron. Hi, everybody. Jonathan Tannenwald from the Philadelphia Inquirer. I realize it's an outlet that you guys have become a little familiar with in the last few weeks. Kyle, one for you and one for Nate. Kyle, you just talked a minute ago about your leadership role with this team, and I was wondering if you could expand a bit on that and what you want to be this year as a leader in this team's new era. And Nate, what do you want to see from Kyle as a leader in this team's new era? Thanks.
I mean, I think just coming into the new season and just having that last year under my belt, but it kind of just having to step into the role of getting our new players along, communicating with the coaches, and then just leading in my own way, and also taking help from players alongside me. But for me, like I said before, it's about being consistent every single day, the good, the bad, whatever. Just bringing it every day.
Yeah, I think just my conversations have been just being consistent in who she is. The things that Kyle and I went through last year is going to be what AT and Satou and I go through for the first time this year. So just as a coach, just knowing the ups and downs that we had in the season last year, and just like with any relationship, it takes time. I've only been around AT and Satou for less than a month, and to build trust, it takes more time than that. And so with Ka being here last year and just the things that we went through, I think, she's ready to step up, and I think she was very respectful to our team last year and the cornerstones that had been here for a long time. And this is these three's opportunity to put a real stamp on the Phoenix Mercury.
Thank you both.
Up next will be Jordan. Jordan, go ahead.
Hello again. So my question is for the players. So obviously we're all looking forward to you guys playing on the court together. But another thing is, we have those iconic tunnel fits. So I wanted to ask each of you, what is your type of style when you guys are getting dressed and heading into the arena?
Casual. Sophisticated. Dear word.
Whatever I wake up and feel that day. I can't take that seriously.
All right, I'll go to Jim Conlon. Jim, go ahead.
All you
guys, Jim Conlon here from RCB Radio Sport Ireland. One question for Satou and one for Nate. Satou, you're representing European basketball players in the WNBA. I'm just wondering about support from back home in Germany in terms of the national game there. Obviously, Franz Wagner, the male equivalent there as well. Is basketball in Germany, is it really on the up? Is it really a sort of a fan's favorite? What's the reaction back home in Germany when they see you in the WNBA, first of all?
I have full support from my German peers, and I really appreciate that, especially since I'm not going to be playing Eurobasket, but able to focus on the WNBA season. And I have so many great teammates that are in Germany, but have also been exposed to WNBA experience now that they are able to carry it on and give me the freedom to really be focused on like a really good season here. So obviously it's really on the uprise. German basketball hasn't been on the map that much, but definitely with our Olympic play last year, it was just super special. And now we set the foundation for younger players to also be exposed to it and not just go there for the first time.
Yeah, my second question is for Nate. Nate, an absolute living legend in the WNBA, in the locker room for 20 seasons, in Diana Taurasi, a larger-than-life character. Obviously, it's a new era, it's a new dawn in Phoenix, but do you almost still feel her presence, her glow as the witchy there this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think just, DT was part of this organization and city for 20 years, and she's always going to be a part of the Mercury. But this, like you said, this is a new team. I think we're extremely excited about, what we're doing and where we're headed.
All right, thanks. We'll turn to Blake. Go ahead.
Hey, ladies, this is for, I got a question for Alyssa. How do you think your experience, this is Blake Burdett from Blake Steak and W Swish. How do you think your experience and leadership will help the Mercury navigate the challenges of the upcoming season?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I come with a lot of experience. I think, I was brought here to, make it easier for them. My job is to always create and give my teammates easy opportunities. And, with a positionless offense, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's been an easy transition, and yeah, we get to work out here. So it's been exciting, and I can't wait to see what else we do this season.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks. We'll go to Kia. Kia, go ahead.
Hi, everybody. Kia from Platinum Collection. Thank you so much for your time. We showcase unity and community, and just wanted to see what that means to the panel and what it means to be on.
What unity and community means for us as a team?
Yeah, what does it mean to each of you, and then also what does it mean to be on the team?
I think, to be a part of this legendary team and organization, obviously it's a huge honor, and we're here to do big things. So unity is the first thing that we need to be successful. So we come in here every single day. I have two great role models alongside of me every single day. So that creates unity and that creates community within us. But every time you step into this facility, our community is really the whole organization and then the X factor behind us. So I think everything will really come together once we start playing, once we're more exposed to our fans, and once we really build this whole Phoenix Mercury thing up new again with a great solid foundation. So that's really it. And staying together through the rough times, staying together through the positive times, and finishing out really strong. She said everything, right?
If I'm gonna talk about unity and community, I'll talk about it outside the court actually. With our $2 menu. I think that is it seems like something small, but for me it's a big thing, because if we talk about we're community and what we want to do, we want our fans to be able to come in and feel comfortable enjoying the game and also being able to afford snacks. Y'all know it's expensive. Like when you go to games, when you go places, you go eat, Like, it's either you like, all right, we coming here for the game, y'all. We're gonna enjoy the game. People coming with their families. They come to the game, they like, all right, y'all, we just here for the game. Like, it's too expensive. Been there, done that. Trust me. Been a kid at a game, like, all right, my mom, like, we here for the game. We not doing all the slushies, the hot dogs, the no. So I think that's big for our community here in Phoenix. And when we talk about setting the standard and what we want to do, I think that that's what we're doing. That's how we're uniting our community and being there for our community.
All right, thanks. I'll turn to Cassandra. Cassandra, go ahead, please.
Hey y'all, for AT, I had read a while back during free agency that you don't like change, but you felt like you were just struggling in Connecticut and you'd lost the passion a little bit. You had to give yourself a pep talk. I'm wondering this far into training camp with tip-off around the corner, what that has been like for you to have presumably that excitement back on a new team and in a new place and everything that comes with that.
Y'all see her smile on the
Y'all see, she always smiles
in the TikTok.
Nah, I think I got stuck in a cycle of, the same thing for 11 years, going to the same place, same routes to practice, same training camps that, it just wasn't, the same passion and fire that I'm used to playing with. I wanted to bring the first championship to Connecticut, and I felt like I gave them everything that I had. I felt like I gave them the best effort at it, and I just didn't have that effort in me anymore to go at it in that angle. And I felt that it was time for a change. Like you said, yeah, I'm not big on change. So for me to even leave Connecticut after, 11 years, that's a long time. My whole career was dedicated to them. But I knew in my heart that it was time, that this was the right place for me. And as you can see, I'm very happy here, and it's been fun.
And we're happy she's here.
Welcome to paradise.
All right, Chico, you're up, Chico.
Kahleah, when you see the front office making these bold moves and getting a pair of all NBA caliber players, how much of a psychological boost does that give you heading into a season?
It makes me excited because just the conversations we have, like, I want to play with great players. I can play with great players. I want to win. So when they're willing to do whatever to put those great pieces around me, it means everything because like we all want to win, right? So it's like make the move. So that's what they did.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. We have time for just a couple more. Brad, and you'll be followed by Madeline. Brad, go ahead.
Yes, hi, Coach. Hi, ladies. Brad from WS Nation. This question is for Satou. You and Kahleah recently swapped basketballs for beanbags as you took part in a celebrity event at the Arizona Athletic Grounds. You were playing on behalf of the Phoenix Suns Phoenix Mercury Foundation. Can you speak to how much fun the event was and how does it feel being here and part of that foundation?
It's always great to be out in the community for a good cause. We were rooting, we were endorsing the Phoenix Mercury Foundation, so obviously going back and giving back to our community. But the fact that we could even compete on our off day a little bit and just be out there, meet other people, that was really fun. It was a really well organized event, and we got to meet other people. Like I met my partner Chris, and that was really fun. Like, just being exposed to different athletes and appreciating their sport too, was really great because it's a lot harder to play cornball than one might think. Cornhole. See, I keep calling it cornball. I'm clearly a baller. I ball that hard. Ball is life. Cornball. I was cornball.
All right, we will wrap up. Last question goes to Madeline. Madeline.
Yeah.
Hey, Maddie Kenny from the New York Post. For any of the players, the WNBA is reaching this inflection point this season with the CBA negotiations and just the current movement of, momentum behind women's basketball, on a local and global stage. Just can you speak about what it means for you guys to be a part of this moment in women's basketball, and how much you're looking forward to this season to just continue on growing the game and having another exciting year.
We want to really have an emphasis coming from our union as a unity of all players together that it is business and that we should be treated as such. We should be seen as people that put everything out there on the court, and it's time that teams really organize themselves to give us a full investment in their time and their resources and the treatment and how they treat the best professional athletes in this world. So yeah, we want to keep shouting it out there that it's business and that we're going to ask for our worth and that we really demand that for the upcoming seasons to come.
All right, that wraps it up for questions. Coach, Kahleah, Satou, Alyssa, thank you so much for your time. Olivia, thank you for setting it up. Best of luck, everybody. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. That's my friend.
Let's go play some cornball.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Enjoy Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.